Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with the Marvel Legends Molten Man Build-A-Figure Wave Stealth Suit Spider-Man figure review. Let's do it.
This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini maybe I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
7 figures in a wave. You need 6 figures to complete the Molten Man Build-A-Figure. And a real quick look at the box art. It is the same on both sides. Let's get this bad boy open, see what's what. Alright, here we go. The MCU's Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, in what appears to be a stealth suit. I've actually tried to stay away from the trailers and from spoilers from the movie, but for your viewing pleasure, some things will still be popping up on the screen as I move through this review. So yeah, I don't know too much about the suit, but I'd assume that this is something that maybe Fury hooked them up with or some type of shield technology. I do know that Fury is going to be a part of the movie, but my initial reaction is that the figure's pretty cool. It's okay. I'm not really like blown away, but it is a cool design, and I do see some possibilities for kit bashing for sure. One thing in particular already popped in my mind. I'll get to that towards the end of the review. Spider-Man is packed in with the left arm to complete the Molten Man Build-A-Figure. His bio on the back of the packaging reads, Peter Parker gears up in an upgraded suit to take on new challenges and new enemies. So a very simple bio there. Hasbro's not giving away anything. I would think that once people see the movie and see the suit in action, that this figure will probably go up in value and be more desirable. But I do see a couple of companies already slated to make this particular suit. So Hot Toys dropped the solicits, as did SH Figuarts. I assume that Mafex and some other companies will follow suit. No pun intended. Straight out of the package, he comes with 2 fisted hands, and you can see these are fingerless gloves. Hint, hint. And then he has an additional set of hands with his hands in the thwipping position. Again, like the fisted hands, these are fingerless gloves. And taking a close look at this head sculpt before I swap it out for the additional head sculpt. Looks pretty good. And there are some textures here. You can see the strap across the top of his head as well. And this looks very sleek and stealthy. And taking a closer look at the deco here too, but this looks like a vest. He looks like some futuristic cat burglar or something like that. Again, I'm not really sure how I feel about the suit just yet. I will save my judgment for after I've seen the movie. But moving on. His additional head sculpt has the lenses for the goggles flipped up, revealing his eyes. And I guess that looks pretty cool. I can see a few little paint imperfections here right under the left eye. But other than that, I guess it looks good. In terms of articulation, he is well articulated. The head is on a ball joint. You could get him to look down far if you actually move the head forward on this peg. The way the head sits on the peg is a little weird, but you can get him to look up and down pretty far, left and right, pivot, full 360. No real issues there, but sometimes the way the head sits on the neck peg looks a little odd, like I said. So you just got to kind of shift it forward for everything to look proper like. All right, shoulders on a ball joint, they'll come up far. You can do a full 360. There is a butterfly joint in there. There is an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, swivel, and a hinge on the wrist. You get ab articulation going forward and back. There is a waist swivel, T-joint at the pelvis. Legs will come up that far. Decent split. You get an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee. You get a hinge and a pivot on the foot. So, you know, as a Spider character, they actually got this one right. He is nicely articulated. And a few quick size comparisons. On the left, we have Marvel Legends Carnage, and on the right, we have the Marvel Legends Doppelganger from this same wave. On the left is a typical Marvel Legends suited body and a custom head, and on the right is the Marvel Legends Pizza Parker. On the left is the Mafex MCU Iron Spider, and on the right is the Mafex comic version of Spider-Man. And then we have the Star Wars Black Series Jaina Solo on the left, and a makeshift scientist based off of the, what is this company? Soap Studio. So this was based on the Soap Studio Bruce Wayne, or no, Soap Studio Two-Face, and then I put a Marvel Legends lab coat on them, and I don't know what the hell I did here. Alright, bye. Real quick, I almost forgot. So obviously you can swap the hands out on Stealth Spider-Man, and I've been looking for another set of hands for Gambit, and these do work. Now they are a little smaller than the hands that were originally packed in with Gambit, but it still works. I'm still working on my perfect Gambit. I'm gonna end up taking this coat off, swapping out the arms, and putting on the old Toy Biz coat. Shout out to my man Punker Mike. Hopefully I'll be able to send it his way and he'll help me out. I'm gonna be getting some new props from him soon. Alright, I'm sidetracking, moving on. And of course, either set of hands from Stealth Spider-Man will work. Alright, unfortunately I don't have time for a display right now, but I don't think I want to do a display. I think I want to finish the Molten Man Build-A-Figure and do something really specific, so I'm gonna hold off on a display with the Stealth Spider-Man. But this is one I would still highly recommend, especially if you want to complete the Build-A-Figure. I'm probably one of the only people that wants to complete the Build-A-Figure, but I do. And I did get something in today that I'm really excited about, and I have some things mapped out. My next 72 hours is going to be pretty busy, so stick with me. I'm going to review the rest of the figures from this wave, and I got quite a few actual displays that I want to work on this weekend and stuff to post to Instagram and all of that good stuff. But yeah, this is a pretty decent figure. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
That's crispy.
Mic check, mic check. It's good. It's been a long day, but a fitting into a long day. Came in, got a little something here, some. So I am excited about this. Got my Hot Toys Black Panther, so I'm going to go play with my toys.